So about a year ago, I wanted to understand where people were linking from or where they upload videos to see if that had an impact on the number of views and subscribers on their YouTube channel. So I built this tool that had a big list of keywords. For every keyword, I would do a YouTube search and then search for that video on Google to see what website had this video. I didn't realize it then, but this is actually very powerful because you can figure out what works and what doesn't work. So some of these sites were the most popular social media sites, and some of them were communities and blogs and many websites, landing pages, sales pages, and so on. So, for example, on Pinterest, I could see a lot of linking to YouTube channels. But are these the sites, are the social media sites, the most popular, the only sites that have thousands, 10,000s of links to YouTube? Definitely not, because there are content generators that generate video pages and present suggestions of other videos on each of these pages. And these sites are doing really well on Google. So here we have a couple of sites that I have worked on, and this is just a snapshot. So the recording stopped in October the 7th. So this is how I can figure out that the site is possibly still alive and this one is dead. So if we check Pinterest, we can if we scroll down. So first I sort by the number of unique channels linking to YouTube. So there are 2,718 channels. And if we scroll down, we can see the next one, which is this. And this was actually a content generator with a funny domain name that had nothing to do with what's in the name. It is just a content generator. So let's scroll down further and we have Hi-Fi Move. Alright, Hi-Fi Move, date recorded September the 5th, and it stopped recording September the 7th. So let's check SimilarWeb. And this is actually interesting because SimilarWeb still believes that this website is alive. So 886,000 total visits for November. If we load the website, it says the site can't be reached. So maybe there are a lot of traffic going into this. So if we search for site hifimove.co, we can see that it is still indexed. I don't dare to click some of these. But if you click one and open, it says this site can't be reached. So for some reason, Google haven't catched on yet that this site is dead, unless there is like a proxy thing or IP thing that it checks that when it's Google, it will show the page, and when it's another IP address, it will not. So this could be the case. Right, 85. What about 85? So this is actually a summary tool. By the way, I forgot to check with Wayback Machine. I think this is interesting to you because the question many people ask is it only works with old domains that have a lot of links to it, and this is why they rank on Google. So I haven't done this research, so I'm not sure but we can see here 2022, so it's less than 3 years old. And let's check 85.app. So I started recording about here somewhere. But I know for a fact that you don't need an old domain. You can register a new domain and it will still work. But check out the monthly visits. So SimilarWeb says 174,000 visits, and 85 require an app to be installed. Maybe we can see the bounce rate because people will not use it because they don't want to install an app. So if I'm guessing it right, the bounce rate for Summarize Tech, which require only a URL and it will provide a page for freely, it's about the same. So maybe you can't trust the bounce rate. This is Wayback Machine on Summarize.tech, so that domain is a little bit older. But in general, within a year, you can have a lot of traffic. But anyway, what I want to say is there is popping up content generators, a lot of content generators every month. So if you think logically, I don't know if you agree to this, but one of the key factors that Google uses to determine how it should rank a website is user activity. So people on YouTube, content creators, if we zoom in on beginners, which is the majority of people on YouTube. So actually if we see people that are struggling on YouTube, it is about 90% of them. But if we think logically, well, at least what I do is I sometimes check my YouTubes on Google to see how they rank on Google. So SEO is a pretty known thing. I think most content creators we heard about SEO and how important it is. So for the purpose of SEO, they go in on Google and look for how their video rank. So especially in the beginning, they will easily rank on Google, not for competitive keywords, but for the title. So they will search for the title to see if it exists, and then they see, guess what? A new content generator is presenting their video. So they go into this content generator and check it out. Google takes this into consideration and add it to the algorithm, and thus it will rank better. But most of the content generators that is popping up, they are just content generators. You can't actually do anything on them other than watching videos, so it's not very smart. What if we took a community like HumHub and allow people to actually join it, and then it would suggest videos like a content generator. So it's a combination of a content generator and a community. And then we tell them that if they join, we will give them a boost, or rather we will actively promote it, so it will often get listed in the suggestions of videos. So I think that would draw people in from YouTube, so they join the community in order for their videos to get promoted. So one huge problem with this is that people will game this type of community. It's not a question of if, it's a question of when. So what I have been thinking of is, what if we let YouTube qualify the person, and what if we didn't take YouTubers that have a lot of subscribers, but we take the beginners the beginners who are actively looking for ways to get traffic. They are desperate, they are frustrated, so they want something that will help them out. So they will appreciate the traffic they will get. It will probably not be very much traffic, I don't know, but it will be enough traffic for them to be very interested. And if we do this, then people are going to talk about how that solved their problem. So now suddenly we have people promoting the service. And I have been thinking, what if we let service creators or people that host this community, we make it easy for them to always be visible in the suggestions. So if they are always visible in the suggestions, they can promote their other business on every page if they want. So I'm sending this video out to the guys that want to hop on board with me. So I'm contacting a couple of people that I find online that are struggling with their service not getting seen, and this could be a solution for them, and it's a solution for content creators on YouTube, so it will help both. So let me know in the comment below if this is interesting. And this video is not the usual kind of videos that I create, so I am in the make money online niche, the digital marketing niche. So don't subscribe unless you are interested in online marketing. So that's pretty much it. If you gain something from this, click like, and I hope you have an awesome day, and I see you in my next video. Bye bye.